Meanwhile, in downtown Nashville, the show must go on despite the weather. Crowds are enjoying live music during a prelude to the 4th. It's a concert that's happening right now down on Broadway. That's where we find News Channel 5's Andrea Klein-Thomas. And Andrea, crowds expected to be even bigger tomorrow.
Absolutely. Right now, crowds are growing, but this is just the beginning. Now, you know, July 4th, the live music and fireworks are a staple, but so many people that actually served our country can't even celebrate in the festivities. We talked to a combat veteran today who tells us why this time of year is especially difficult.
4 deployments in 8 years can take its toll.
I've been to Iraq 3 times and Afghanistan once. The last deployment was the Afghanistan one.
Thousands of miles from the battlefield.
You're never actually in that calm mode.
4 years since coming home for good.
Stuff on the middle of the road. Your brain's thinking, is like, why is that in the middle of the road? Is that an IED or is what's going to happen?
The effects still linger.
The fireworks and everything is just, it brings back a lot of memories, and then flashbacks is what we can call them. And then, I mean, it's emotional sometimes, but it also reminds you of those people that didn't come back with you.
Independence Day is difficult for this combat veteran, not because of what we celebrate, but how. Big crowds and fireworks trigger symptoms of Klein's PTSD.
I've been laughed at around this area and other places. When you're not expecting that big boom, you hit the floor. That's first reaction.
You have to remember, during deployments, that boom could mean the difference between life and death.
I wish there was an on and off switch. There isn't, unfortunately.
It's a new reality Klein is learning to live with. For now, it requires him to stay away from large 4th of July celebrations. But he has one request.
Especially if you live near veterans or active duty service members, just let them know. It's like, hey, around this time, I'm going to shoot some fireworks.
He says a heads up would make it so much easier, especially this holiday weekend, that his service allows us to continue to celebrate.
Now, Jonathan Klein bravely shows us that the stigma is lessening surrounding PTSD. He is undergoing treatment and hopes to one day be able to bring his kids down to celebrations like this one with fireworks and music. We hope so too, and thank him and all of the military veterans and soldiers for their service. Reporting live on Broadway, I'm Andrea Klein-Thomas, News Channel 5 HD.